explanation tonight from federal and local health officials. They're clarifying how a person that has now tested positive for the coronavirus was accidentally released back into quarantine. Good evening, I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. Our 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo is live from UCSD Medical Center, where that patient is being treated tonight. Laura.
And officials say that this woman is doing well. She has a minor cough, but is expected to make a full recovery. Now, this mistake was due in part to a labeling mix-up that led officials to believe that she had tested negative for the virus, when in fact her sample had never been tested.
I want to emphasize that when you look at the big picture, that the community remains safe, those people at the base remain safe, the protocols worked.
The CDC is reassuring the public tonight, insisting that a labeling mistake that accidentally released a positive coronavirus patient back into quarantine did not put the general public at risk.
There was no fault of the test itself. The test itself was accurate. The issue was that the test wasn't run when we thought it had been.
The woman flew in on the first flight from Wuhan, China. When she showed symptoms, she was moved to UCSD Health for testing. Officials say they were told her test and 3 others had returned negative, so the patients were released for transport back to quarantine at Miramar.
When we get close to the base, we get a text message that says, "Important message." 3 of those specimens actually didn't go to the testing laboratory.
Those 4 evacuees were told to stay in their rooms on base. When that one positive result came back, the woman was moved back to UCSD Health for treatment. Officials say during the entire process, she was in isolation. CDC infectious disease physician Christopher Braden says because the woman was showing no symptoms on the flight from Wuhan, the passengers on board with her are not considered at risk. Officials say the other 3 that traveled back with the woman to base are middle to low risk.
Because all the passengers were wearing masks, it was a short duration, and they then went to their individual rooms for isolation.
Also during that press conference, officials announced that a child that has tested negative for the virus is presenting additional symptoms and was moved back to Rady Children's Hospital for further evaluation. Reporting live from UCSD Medical Center, Laura Acevedo, 10 News.
Laura.